It's like in your face right off the bat.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Listography. Jason, Joe, and Krams are here, and it is Alice in Chains week. We ranked the 7 studio albums, 6 LPs, and an EP yesterday. If you haven't seen that video yet, go check it out. But today we are going to give you our selections for each of our top 10 favorite Alice in Chains songs. Who's going to get it started?
You started off.
I'll start it off. Well, number 10, going back to the debut, I got We Die Young from Facelift. I love these album openers. I think they're all killer. Love the guitar tone. It's probably more metal than grunge. I think it suits them at this stage of their career, still kind of finding their way a little bit. And still a little bit of blues in Cantrell's riffage, which I don't mind at all. Great vocal performance from Staley, really just sets the tone for pretty much their entire career. Number 9, going from the, I didn't even notice I did this, from the first song to the last song, I got Over Now, a fitting kind of end, a funeral kind of march for the end of Alice in Chains Mark 1, the final track with Staley, although it's sung by Cantrell. It kind of feels like he's singing about the band and about Staley. Introducing it with taps is a kind of a touching choice. And I think some really great acoustic guitar, great guitar in general from Cantrell. Got that real mournful lead on it. Number 8, we're going to do Wood from Dirt. It's an amazing, like windy, kind of twisting song. I love that bass riff. The bass and the drums is fantastic. It might be a polyrhythm. Don't know. It might be though. I think I read that once somewhere. It just feels like you never like get comfortable with it because it's so many twists and turns. And I love the final chorus when they go up a step or a half step, and that gives it a whole sense of finality, which is cool. Number 7, Down in a Hole from Dirt. Love the acoustic and electric combination, and just harrowing lyrics. Great vocal performance from Staley. Really feel the depression on this one. Number 6, I got Don't Follow from Jar of Flies. It's like folk grunge almost. I love the harmonica throughout the song. And I love the way Cantrell takes the intro and the first couple of verses, and then Staley comes in with the rest of the band kind of towards the end of the song, which is a cool kind of change up that they did for Jar of Flies. Kind of just suits that EP, that album, just kind of trying new stuff, letting Cantrell have some vocal work on that. So really cool track from Jar of Flies. Number 5, going to the other EP, I got Me Wrong from Sap. Another one with great acoustic and electric guitar playing, mostly acoustic. Like it just really shows off what they can do. Like there's no like weird like adjustment period. Like they go from the heaviness of Facelift to this, like it's their natural kind of mode. And the way that Staley and Cantrell sing together, just perfect. And I love the kind of bright, almost triumphant chorus, the reach for something strong, on. Rare like moment of sunshine. Number 4, the song that stole the talk back. Number 4, the song that stole the talk box back from Frampton and Bon Jovi, Man in the Box. Love the back and forth, kind of the call and response between Cantrell and Staley on the chorus. Just like a badass song altogether, just sounds really hard. Number 3, I got Them Bones, just a direct kick in the face to start off Dirt. The ascending guitar riff is really kind of cool and like kind of backwards from what you'd expect. And then just starting out with the screaming is just like there's no introduction. It's just like in your face right off the bat. Really one of my favorite openers, I think, ever. Number 2 and 1, I'm going to Jar of Flies. I got No Excuses at number 2. I just think it's an incredibly pretty song, great bass line, great drums, just masterful acoustic work, and a just great guitar solo from Cantrell as well. Number one, though, the song that made me want to steal music off the internet. I heard it on the radio and I went and downloaded Napster. I Stay Away from Jar of Flies. This was a while. This was like 98 or 99. So I hadn't listened to a lot of music yet. So when I heard this, like that change between the kind of pretty acoustic verses and like that down into hell chorus just really struck me. That juxtaposition right from the first time I heard it really kind of like shows what the band's capable of on one song. And I love the strings that come in kind of at the end, the great guitar solo at the end, and really great vocal performance by Staley. So yeah, probably costs the band a bunch of money because I stole their music after hearing it, but I did buy Jar of Flies shortly after. So there you go.
All right, my top 10. Another hit-filled top 10 for me after Steely Dan a couple weeks ago. My number 10 is Man in the Box. Classic, iconic, really heavy. Talk box, what more do you need? Number 9, Down in a Hole. I think some of the best harmonizing that Cantrell and Staley ever did is on this track. Really great. Number 8, Over Now. Love the acoustic riff, great drumming, Jerry Cantrell on lead vocals. Number 7, I have Them Bones, crushing riff. And like Joe said, those ahs in the beginning just sound totally crazed. Also has one of my favorite Jerry Cantrell guitar solos. Number 6, I have Nutshell. Love the sound of the acoustic guitars and the acoustic bass on it. Sounds really cool. Really moody song. Number 5, I have Heaven Beside You, another track that is sung by Jerry Cantrell. I think has one of their best choruses ever. Number 4, I have Wood. Actually was recorded in a different session than the rest of Dirt. It was recorded before the rest of the record and first appeared on the singles soundtrack. Amazing drumming on it. Another great chorus. I think some of Layne Staley's best vocals are on that track as well. Number 3, I have No Excuses. Killer drum part. I love the opening drum section. I love the solo on it too. Really great bluesy tone. Sounds really good over the acoustic guitars. My number 2 is Damn That River. Crushingly heavy riff. Love it. Number 1, a song that Cram sometimes skips. I have Rain When I Die. I love it. I love the opening bass riff. It's so menacing. I think the guitar riff is great too, and the way the two lay over top of each other is really cool. Great vocal performance too. I think Layne Staley sounds amazing on this song. I love it. I don't know what Cram's thinking.
Ooh, this might set a record for most songs in common. I think I got 8 of Joe's on this one. But yeah, pretty much Alice greatest hits for me here. Would have bet, really thought, I knew you loved I Stay Away, but I would just think the bass on Wood would have got the number 1 spot from you, but very cool. My number 10, Them Bones. Yeah, that scream is so awesome. And then just and then the quick little pause, and then it just crashes in. Like, what a cool opener. Number 9, I've got Nutshell. Really great lyrics on this one. Love this, like the really slow, patient guitar, acoustic guitar, and then one of Cantrell's just great electric lead works here and solos. Yeah, the lyrics are just really good about, he's got a lot of crap going on in his life and he feels like he's trapped inside and can't do anything about it. Number 8, I don't think either of you guys had this one. I've got Angry Chair. Talked a little bit about in the video towards the end of Dirt. That it's just got that amazing opening sound where the guitar is like doing that awesome bend that almost sounds like a here's your dinner from hell bell, like come get it. It's so cryptic, and the starting and the stopping, and then that bend happens again. It's so heavy and demonically awesome. Number 7, I've got We Die Young. Yeah, just a really nice, fast, metally opener. The drums are just chugging, and just that riff is great. Number 6, I'm also going to Sap to get Got Me Wrong on here, although I really love the unplugged version of it. But yeah, just that steady, just little chord progression driving the whole thing. The lead work is great. And I love how they kind of like, it's Layne singing, and then they both go in on the chorus, and then Cantrell finishes it with a something's got to turn out right. It's so cool. Number 5, neither of you had this one, Rooster. Never get sick of it. I think it's just such a cool little, kind of like comic-y, but just great imagery and just simple, just classic kind of storytelling. And just when it all comes in with oh yes, and he ain't gonna die. It's just so awesome. Layne is just crushing it here. 4, I've also got No Excuses. Bass is just so cool. It's kind of waving and sliding around, but man, that drum part, just so awesome. I love it. And then just like that, just 2 chords on the acoustic back and forth, just sliding, it gets you in like this weird hypnotic state. Just the great. Thought it was a Nirvana song back in the day when I listened to, like, when it was on the radio when I was like 8 or 9 or whatever, but quickly found it on the album. Number 3, and man, these 3 songs I have at number 1, 2, and 3 are some of my favorite songs of all time, and why Alice is a top 100 band for me. Just these songs are so amazing. Number 3, I got I Stay Away. Yeah, like Joe was saying, the juxtaposition between like the really heavenly kind of sound to it, and then it just like flash, like boom, like one of those video scares on the internet where you're like following a dot and then you're just like, Jesus, comes out of nowhere. Then it has that really nice breathing moment before it gets into like the strings and everything, and the I Stay Away chorus. Really impressive. Number 2, I've got Wood. Masterclass of just upbeat drumming and bass work. And it's relentless, and a really underrated guitar solo here. I think it's very moody and just, and then when it comes out of that again and the vocal volume just goes like into the flood again. Awesome. But my number 1's got to be Man in the Box. I never get sick of it. I listen to it a lot. Just Staley, one of my favorite vocal performances ever on a song here. It's just so hard and heavy and has so much just attitude and confidence behind it. Love the, Can You Sew 'Em Shut, like the call and response, and Deny Your Maker. What a cool, just like little deny. It's so cool. I love it. Cantrell's solo on this is probably a top 50 guitar solo for me all time. It's just awesome. And then when he does the Jesus Christ like screaming out of the chorus, just so awesome. Wraps up great, which is the shut, closed, case closed. One of my favorite songs ever. One of the strongest just top 3 songs I've had on a top 10 songs list in a long time. Love these tunes.
Wow.
A lot of similarities. That's kind of crazy how many, but I totally agree with Grams on Man in the Box. I've heard it innumerable amount of times, and that's, if it's on the radio, I will crank that bad boy up every time. And I believe I read that it's the most or second most played alternative song from like 2000 to like 2020 or something like that. Like on the radio, that one's played more than anything other than one track, and I didn't see what the one track was, but
Gotta be Smells Like Teen Spirit, I would imagine.
Something, but that song is just timelessly awesome.
All right, so let us know what you think of our lists down in the comments. Leave your own list. Hit the like button if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are not yet subscribed. Check the description to find all of our social media accounts. You'll also find a link to our website down there, and check back tomorrow for our side 3 discussion inspired by Alice in Chains. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.